What's poppin'? It's Jack, back with another Clash of Clans video. It's been a fat minute, I know. Just gonna do some CWL recap for I guess the first half of the week. The first half isn't quite over yet. It's currently Tuesday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. However, before that, because I have not had any great attacks in CWL, I'm gonna go ahead and just showcase a minor hybrid I did in Legends. I only do like 3 to 4 attacks a day just to maintain trophies. This will be a longer video, just so you know. Now I will be going over multiple of my clanmates replays from Town Hall 11, 12, and 13, and then I'll be doing a live CWL attack, which I'm kind of nervous for actually, because we're not winning right now and it would really help and put us in a good spot. So yeah, as you see here, I kind of just decided to queen walk into this multi-target. There's no real threat because it's multi. I got the Inferno Tower in, taking that out, trying to get closer to the clan castle and the eagle. That's the goal. I draw the king. Super Wall Breaker does not go deeper, it goes to the side, which is, it ends up working out. I end up throwing down a wizard to take out the barracks, just because I want to force the queen in. As you see, she does come out a little bit, so, and the wizard starts in the workshop. At this point, I know my queen's just going to end up strolling through the middle. I try to send my healers to, or balloons to help fend off black bombs from the healers. I start to lure the clan castle, drop the poison along with the siege barracks and king on the left corner there, and I think you guys can see the path I'm starting to make for my hybrid. As you see, I have this chunk taken out to make the L shape that you would like if you follow my cursor down here. The hybrid ideally was going to go through here, and then the queen will still be chunking through this area. Hybrid will be coming through here, here, and back around. So they will stay and they will make that U shape. So I'm sending the king and the siege barracks to funnel. Although this is a legend stack, I did not have hogs in the siege barracks. You know, it's still a good application of the barracks. I see the wizards start taking out all those troops, or not the troops, sorry, the collectors. And so I started to go ahead and send my miners in as my queen's starting to get up there. And I super wall break the king and P.E.K.K.A into the town hall compartment. I start raging the queen. I need her to hurry up because I want them to stay together. I don't want them to separate. I use warden ability on the town hall. There we go. And at this point on, I knew the space was going to be crushed. I'll go ×2 here. But yeah, you know, heal spells. I might have gone a little early on the heal spells, to be honest. And I double froze the queen because I needed the royal champion to kill her, so that the royal champion keep the defenses up. I burn ability on the single target Inferno, and then from there it's clean up. Look at all the back end troops: P.E.K.K.As, Yetis, wizards, 3 heroes alive. Yeah, the first CWL matchup I'm gonna show you guys is a Town Hall 11 in our most recent war. The CWL so far is going alright. We only have 7 Town Hall 13s, and we're getting outmatched Town Hall 13s every single war. See, they have 13, and that's a Town Hall 13 as well. But our first war, the one we lost, I'm sorry, this was last war, which we ended up winning still. The first war, they had 28 out of 30 Town Hall 13s, and we had 7. Here's today's war, where I'll be hitting number 1 and going over my plan in a little bit. But yeah, we're still in it. We just gotta kind of deliver here at the end. I'll get right with you guys with the Town Hall 11 attack. The first replay is a Town Hall 11v11 by Zach, who this count is run by my friend Will. And he does a Sui Lalo, which is Suicide Heroes, to kind of take a chunk out of the base, so that his Lalo has a more defined path. And this is a really quick replay. As you see, he hasn't even touched a troop down yet, and he's already 2 minutes. He absolutely crushes this one, right? He sends the heroes in. He ends up killing the enemy queen, killing exposed air defenses, archer towers with his heroes. Insane value, you know, which led him to being able just to crush this guy. As I said, you know, heroes just chunk away. They get almost a quarter of the base, which is really, really impressive. And then he goes ahead and starts the Lalo, where he freezes the Eagle and multi, and he sends it back and Stone Slammer. And I'm no Laloon expert or anything, but you know, it's easy to tell when something's really well done, and this is it. He absolutely crushes this one, hasting through the core with the back end Stone Slammer with the E-Drag. And I really like the Stone Slammer. It's not one of those sieges you can just send down and get easy value, or go straight to it at the Town Hall or anything. It takes some skill. And as you saw, he put it on the back end to clean up and help meet the Lalo at the back quarter of the base. And this one's crushed. He has 4 spells and a Baby Dragon left. It's absolutely insane. Now we have a 12v12 triple by Antonio, one of my good friends. Been playing with him for a while here. He does Queen Charge Hybrid again with the Yeti Bomb over here on the left. As you see, he's got his Queen going in, lures a part of the clan castle. Go ahead and pulls the rest of the clan castle with the balloons, and then has a good time Poison and Rage here to help the Queen moving in a timely manner. And I think the Yeti Bomb here is what separated the match, because I'm trying to get at 1 speed. Here we go. Because the Yetis end up destroying a huge compartment of the base, and he sends the King down there to help clean up some of the garbage. And you can see the path he's going to make. He's just beelining it right through. If you see my cursor up near this Baby Dragon, straight through. And he's going to catch up with the Queen on the downside here. And that just shows how you can use a Siege Barracks and a Yeti Bomb to help define your path. And like I said, he's just going to beeline it straight through the middle here, and there's really going to be nothing that stops him. This one's going to be absolutely crushed. You know, his Queen walks chilling, so we had enough rages for the Town Hall. Perfect Warden ability. Catches a Tornado Chop, but it really does not stop a thing, as he ends up just, you know, smoking this guy's base here. With some cleanup on the back end. This one's really well done by Antonio for a 12v12 triple. Next we have a 13v13. This is from yesterday's war against Pirates Clan, by one of our 13s, Badger. He's using a more unconventional army, as you see Hogs with the Stone Slammer, but it ends up working really well out on this more island base. He kind of starts the Queen Charge in between 2 of the pockets, 2 of the compartments, making just to dig in and kind of create a funnel. As you see, that's what he does here. He rages the Queen as it approaches the enemy Queen. You can kind of see the funnel he's making as his Queen approaches and starts getting lots of damage dealt to her. Sends Ice Golem and some Wizards to help clean up some of that garbage. And he uses the Earthquakes to let the Queen walk freely in between the compartments, hoping that she can get to the Town Hall. Healers are getting targeted by multi-target Inferno. He sends the Hogs in the middle, but you already know the Queen's gonna end up getting the Town Hall. And yeah, he hits an early Tornado Trap, which is rather good that he hits it early on. Comes across a Scatter Shot, which does lots of damage. Queen finishes off the Town Hall, like I said, because that's all, you know, he funneled so well that that's all that was left at that point. And at this point, he's going to end up poisoning the clan castle, letting the Queen kill it, most of it. And then from there, it's just kind of... my screen's bugging again. There we are. And there, it's just cleanup. You know, he overpowered the base. It by no means was a max Town Hall 13, but it was definitely, you know, pretty good. And he ends up dominating that. Well done, Badger. I didn't plan on including this, but we have a live attack on one of our 13s, the other clan. So we're hoping for a defense, but these guys are really good. They've tripled a ton of our 13s and 12s already. He seems to have done more of a Yeti smash as he funnels with the king, some of the bowlers, and sends a jump spell into the core. This is going very interesting so far. I think he's going to run out of juice in the middle. He doesn't have a poison. And these witches are going to be very annoying. He's got him under the abilities. He got 2 multi-target infernos spraying down on him. With some yetis coming out of the siege barracks out back. Air defense is taking out the healers. This is looking good. Scattered shots mowing down the huge clumps. Double giant bomb on the right there. I don't know, man. Yetis seem to never die, so with them going around the ring on the right, that could be dangerous. Queen goes down. And with 2 healers up, I don't know. He still has half the base to take out in a minute and a half. The air defense is gonna... Okay, there we go. That's good. Some of those air skellies. Take out one of the healers. No. This is looking like a high 2-star. I believe. The Grand Warden took the focus of the healers. Back to the Yetis. There goes the air defense, take out the healers. Yeah, this will not be a triple. And the Yetis are being kind of dumb. They're banging on walls when the wizard towers are right there. It's a decent defense. This is actually Squirt's custom base, and it's been holding up. He's a newer Town Hall 13, so the fact he can hold against max heroes with his defenses not maxed, it's a job well done. So yeah, we'll take that defense, especially because we're outmatched and that guy was max. Let's see what he ended with. 86. Alright, that's not bad. Alright, now we're going to plan out to 1 before I attack live, and I'll show you guys what I'm thinking. Alright, number 1 has the Southern Teaser top type base. I guess it's a Northern Teaser. It's a fully maxed Town Hall 13 with easy clan castle up top with the Town Hall baited by the heroes and whatnot. I conversed with my friend Will, who I showed a replay on the account Zach earlier, who also has a 13, and he thinks that, or I guess we both agreed upon, sending the queen up top right here and then super wall breaking in will let me take out the archer queen, the enemy clan castle. I'll have to freeze and rage through the Inferno Tower, and hopefully get the Town Hall. That's the goal. That's all I need the queen to do. That's all I need from her. While she's getting closer to the Town Hall, I'm going to go ahead and start a siege barracks and my king over here on this builder hut, or over here near this barracks. I'm going to let her choose which way she wants to go. I want her to team up with the miners and hogs, the hybrid, allowing the hybrid to kind of just chunk through this middle base here, this part. If I do pick this corner, obviously the king and the siege barracks will end up going through here. I have hogs in the siege barracks. I'm going to be using the siege barracks, like I said. And yeah, the goal is to get the hybrid through this channel right here and have them kind of just shoot through the base. If I can hopefully not have to waste too many freezes on this Inferno Tower with my queen charge, I will be able to freeze the scatter shots. I brought 6 loons. I'm going to do a few loons to test up here because I feel like it's trapped. And then I have back end loons for archer towers down here and cannons. And yeah, we're going to hop into it. Oh, not that. My bad. we're gonna pop into it. I'm gonna have to switch accounts so you guys can watch live because my iPad or my laptop is really buggy and I can't attack on it. And yeah, I'll be back with you guys. I just got done doing my war attack, and I got a 3-star. It wouldn't let me record it live, so I'm gonna go back and replay it for you guys. I literally just did it a minute ago. It went perfectly as I planned, and I'm not sure why it wasn't loading when I was on my other account. When I hopped in the raid, nothing showed up. It wouldn't let me watch. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through this. As I had mentioned, I was gonna go ahead and do the queen charge and grab the clan castle early, which worked. The first 15 seconds is me figuring out why I can't, pull it up on my laptop, but that's all right. It happens. So I go ahead and do, the clan castle, chunking on the queen. I do have poison that's kind of farther back, so that if I do approach the queen, maybe I can get a chip of her in, but I don't, so it ends up being okay. I don't rage because the loon ate a few shots, which is what I was going for. I'm still sending loons to buy time on the single target inferno while looking for black mines. I use the free spell on the inferno, as I had mentioned, and the queen, gets on inside, which is going well. This is exactly what I needed. I needed her to get the town hall. Something that I debated freezing the air defense, but with the queen raged, I thought she might only lose one healer, and she did. I go ahead and start the siege barracks, and the king. Queen, because the queen started heading to that side, and she ends up flipping around quickly, which is okay. Wizard to take out that builder hut. I give the miners about 3 or 4 seconds ahead of the hogs to take out those huge storages. Right after the last eagle shot hits, I go ahead and pop my king ability. The king and the pecker are eating the scatter shot on this side, so I didn't have to freeze it, which is perfect. And then after that, the siege barracks hogs are coming out, timing up perfectly. And Queen Walk's still going strong up top. I pop Warden through the rage. You want as many troops as you can through the rage. We hit a massive skelly area with the in the core there. I use my freeze on the scatter shot, and he tried to heal because the scatter shot did bits. And as you see, everything kind of just starts cleaning up. I have stuff a little coming on the bottom, coming on the top, coming through the middle, and it all worked out perfectly. I stole my Royal Champion ability. The P.E.K.K.A just died. Still 3 heroes up, which is perfect. I used the Royal Champion ability to help the clean up, and that was it. Everything went pretty well. I did not intend for the queen to swing around, but the game is you live and adapt. You learn and adapt. If you can't adapt in the middle of the game, then it'll be tough. And yeah, so I just tripled Danielle. That's my first triple of the war. There's a shout out to some of my boys. I'm 8th right now. I have not been doing too hot. I've been facing some tough bases. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This was a CWL recap so far. Let me show you guys where we're at here. We're at 5th place right now. But we faced this. We're facing the top clan, and we faced the second clan right off the bat. We're hoping to get a 3rd or 4th place finish, which isn't bad with only 7 Town Hall 13s, and being literally doubled, tripled, just like at a certain point. It's crazy the amount of Town Hall 13s we're facing. Please watch or like and subscribe, guys. I will definitely be doing the recap at the end of the last war, picking up with War 4 through 7, and highlighting more of some more triples. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know how you're doing in your CWL. Thanks for watching, and peace out.